Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into this evening's episode, can you do me a massive favour? Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of that performance, first and foremost. Fucking hell, man. Like, at the end of the day, you have to take it, don't you? Damari Gray, 90 plus 9. How many late goals have you scored this season? You know, I'm just going to give my full and frank fucking thingy on the performance, man. It was poor. It was poor. You know, I think we was lucky to get away with not so much like they created a load of chances. Just we was poor all over the park. He made 5 changes. I will get into your comments in a second, guys. I just want to share my screen with you. So he made 5 changes and I kind of read underneath. So, you know, when they do the team lineup, I kind of read people's comments and people saying, this is what we've been calling out for and this, that and the other. It just doesn't seem the same team as last season. I'm talking about like intensity, moving the ball quicker, the desire. There doesn't seem to be the desire from what we've seen last season, and maybe a couple of games this season. Ipswich comes to mind. Let me know if any other games. I know the Ipswich game, obviously towards the end of the Blackburn game. So 4-2-3-1, Allsop in goal. They haven't even got the match ratings up at the moment because it's pretty much after the full-time whistle's gone. I mean, Allsop could have done. Well, we're going to look at the goals in a bit. Allsop should have saved this second, I think it was. Alex Cochrane left back. He brought Cashin in. Let me know what you thought of that. I mean, personally, I can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to kick it. Look, we've really missed Ben Davies, man. Trust me, we've missed Ben Davies. You know, I've shared that, haven't I? And I think he's trying to make up for Ben Davies. You know, he's tried Jack Robinson. Played all right his first game, got sent off against Coventry. Cashin had an absolute stinker tonight. Absolute stinker. You know, obviously now that calls, he's got to be Newman back into the squad. And if anything, we'll have to move Clara back over to the left of the 2 centre-backs. Bright Asai Samuel, first and foremost, gutted. He's picked up an injury. I think Ethan Laird's injured as well, isn't he? So, again, more troubles for us. Bright Asai Samuel, I thought was poor also. Again, another player what looked okay for the first couple of games and then just deteriorated. I did like Tommy Doyle in the first half. He got the ball, drove with it, you know, done some forward passes, which we definitely needed. You know what I mean? All these backwards and sideways. At least Tommy Doyle in that first half was getting the ball, you know, moving it forward. I thought Damari Gray, other than the goal he scored, I thought he had a poor game. Looked lost on that left hand side. He hasn't looked the same since he picked up that injury against Leicester. Whether he's carrying a knock and they're just sort of like feeling his way through it, I don't know. Stansfield obviously getting the goal. I don't know, man. What's everyone saying about Stansfield? I mean, he just, I don't know. Patrick Roberts, I thought was poor. I really like Patrick Roberts as well. I bought him when we signed him, and I still do think Patrick Roberts will come good. He's too good of a player. Do you know what I mean? And Kyogo, what can you say about Kyogo, man? Okay, now 1-on-1 again. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, man. What does it come down to, guys? Because we've got the manager, Chris Davies. Is it him? I mean, I think it's a multitude of a load of things. We'll come back to this in a minute. I want to get into your comments. I think it's a multitude of a load of things. Chris Davies, right? We've got Chris Davies. We've got the players just don't seem to be performing. And we've also got, like, you know, we're obviously up against stronger opposition. I want to see what you guys are saying because people are going to be definitely now 100% saying Davies out. Everyone was fuming after the Coventry game. when there's rakes of comments, I mean, when I'm saying rakes, I'm going to have to miss. Right, I'm going to start off here. Thanks everyone for the comments. Yeah, I know, Keith, they were awful. If you just joined live, do me a massive favour, hit the like button. We've only just started, really. We've just looked at the lineup, and I've just given a really basic thing about the match. I thought it was really poor all over the pitch. Let me know in the comments. We just didn't look up for it, man. Jerry, you're right, Jerry. I've lost all faith in Chris Davies. Absolutely shite. Yeah, but like we was just saying, Jerry, like it's not just on Chris Davies. This is the players as well. Do you know what I mean? Like to win your individual battles, that's up to the player. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not defending Chris Davies in the slightest. I think he's really got to adapt his. I mean, the thing is, Wagner was at the ground. Do you know what I mean? Wagner flew in, so I imagine he'll stay down to the Wrexham game because it's that big Hollywood, that big American thing. So he'll stay down, and I think it's going to come down to the Wrexham game. I think if he loses the Wrexham game, he's gone. Do you know what I mean? It sounds mad, don't it? Because we've only lost 3 games, but that's against a Sheffield Wednesday team who are full of kids. Do you know what I mean? A club what is on their fucking arses. Do you know what I mean? On their arses, and we're on the rise. Do you know what I mean? It's two polar opposites, and we struggled, man. We struggled. They wanted it more. They did. Yeah, see me, how are you, mate? Good to see you, man. Why the hell are we going for it in the last 8 minutes when we had 90 minutes to turn them over? This is what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right, Blue Shadow. How are you, man? Fucking seen you for ages, man. You're all right. Evening, all, yeah. Yes, Jews, absolute dog water performance. Poor, mate, poor. I will take some shit for the sheep. Yes, Tony, how are you, Mucker? Phone's going there. On Friday, like I did today after Cov, if we perform like that, we would get hammered. Phone. We get hammered, sort it out, Davis. Yeah, I think mate, I'll be surprised if we go to Wrexham and get a result. I really will. Do you know what I mean? So you're right, Susan. That was absolutely shite. Why the hell they played Cashin? He's awful. The thing is, like, I can see why you picked him, but he's completely blew himself out of the water now. He was awful. In fact, we'll look at the goals in a bit, guys, because I know there's some of you what haven't got Sky and stuff like that. I don't think. No, I think Tony has, but we will look at their goals as well. Teams are not playing possession-based football anymore. Well, to be fair, we didn't even look like we was playing possession, but I don't know what we was doing. The subs killed. You're right, subs. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Sorry, I couldn't speak to you properly. I was a bit all over the shop. I left just after half time as well. Subs killed us. Yeah. I mean, fucking hell. Cashing, yeah, man. Shocking, isn't it, Chris? You're right, Jerry. Did you go, mate? I suppose you're en route to pick a kebab up now, ain't you? Fucking, what do you think, Jerry, man? Fucking hell. I mean, the crowd, half the crowd left after Sheffield Wednesday scored the second. You're right, Leo. How are you, mate? Good to see you. This is another thing. Stansfield injured. Brighter side, Samuel. Picked up an injury as well, but Keith's saying he's the worst player I've ever seen in a blue shirt. Yeah, my pal was saying it, who usually comes on and does the post-match with me. He really doesn't rate him. He played all right for the first couple of games, didn't he? He looks absolutely lost now. Yes, Jay. Jay's in bed, man. That was fucking shite. Yeah, everyone's saying all right to Blue Shadow. Tom Wagner don't look happy, and he didn't look happy actually, Jerry. He looked fuming. He looked absolutely fuming. The thing is, like, international breaks is when they usually pull the trigger. But like, really, does he deserve to be sacked? I mean, like, look, I know we've been poor. But like, what's that? 8 games? 8 games. We're going to give him 8 games after the season. He he gave us last season. I don't know, man. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I was fuming Saturday and I was fuming tonight. I was like, fucking hell, man. But then I'm like, 8 games. Like, say if they pull the trigger now, yeah? That means whoever we get in, a few people are saying Potter, whoever we get in has to hit the ground running and can't have no bumps in the road, basically, because it just broke all sorts of records last season. Do you know what I mean? Yes, Em's all right, mate. Awful night. I'm dreading Friday. Yeah, this is what I'm worried about Friday. He definitely needs a win on Friday. We were so desperate. Very sad to see. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you want to help the channel out, guys, there's a super chat and a super thanks. That goes a long way to helping the channel out. Also, just hitting the like button as well. And there's also, if you want to become a joint member, I've got to do the kit as well. I won't do it tonight because it's late, and I'll do it on the next one. If you become a joint member, then you're in for a shout for a free kit. Yes, Gary, what's Gary saying? It reminds me of the relegation season. Yeah, this is what I was thinking as well, you know, guys. It did, man. Like, just not bothered. It reminded me of the relegation season. Run around like headless chickens, haven't got a clue. Makes you wonder what has gone wrong. Something's gone on. Trust me, man, something's gone on. And the thing is, like, when you look at the starting 11, let me just start that, right? When you look at this starting 11, lads, yeah? Right, look how many players was playing last season out of these. So we had Allsop, Cochrane, Clara. I mean, Clara looks a shadow of himself the last 2 or 3 games. So 1, 2, 3. In what's a 4, Stansfield 5. There's only 5 players what were playing last season in that starting 11. Do you know what I mean? All the other fucking 6 were off somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? So they don't really know what happened last season. I think like in hindsight, the recruitment has been bad. That's what I was going to say, actually. The recruitment, in hindsight, the recruitment's been terrible. Do you know what I mean? We all get excited when we get a player and that, but it's been awful. I don't think we've got packed. Like, you wanted pace on the wings. I don't think we've got that. Yeah, Demar Gray's okay. Like, Ben Davis, like I mentioned, massive miss. We haven't filled that gap. We didn't get a covered left back for Cochrane. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of things what we should have got sorted. Yeah, let's have a look at the goals, man, because you're at the classics. Yeah, sign talks, man. But yeah, what was you saying? Okay, cashing shite, man. Fucking now. Jerry got a point down your throat. Where are you, Jerry? Yes, Steve, how are you, mate? All I'll say is compare Wrexham at home last season to that tonight. Yeah, did you go, Steve? I mean, it was flat, weren't it? It was like, I mean, I didn't go myself. I got a season ticket. I didn't go myself. I just knew what it would be like tonight, man. I just fucking knew it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, let me know, Steve, what the crack was. Yeah, Jay's in bed dying with the flu. Okay, let's see what Ben's got to say. Ben's saying, I'm not sure why Doyle was brought off. I thought Doyle was probably one of our better players. When he played well, Samuel looked ordinary, and surely Newman is better than Cashin. If Clara can't play on the left, then play Newman on the left. Yeah, definitely. I think that's what'll happen for Wrexham. Cashin, fucking hell, mate. Yeah, we'll read this and we'll look at the goals. Stand for the truth, say, chess man. Cashin had a point to prove, and he's proved he's a dud. Do you see Premier League teams lining up to come the end of the season to poach CD as manager? I'm happy for him to stay and fix this mess. Yeah. I mean, like, the thing is, you can't. As much as everyone's frustrated and like it's Chris Davis's fault and this, that, and the other, right? You can't be pulling the trigger. I mean, like the owners probably will, but if you're going to pull the trigger after 8 games when you've won 3, lost 3, and drew 2, what does it say for the manager coming in? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So what you're saying, Tubbs? You're saying like you got to give him time. Why does Doyle? Yeah, I know, man. Where's your puppy tonight, Nick? Oh, he's in the crate. So otherwise he'll chew all the wires and everything. Blue shutter. Right, let's have a look at these. See what Engelman's saying, man. Listen, there's 130 people watching, which is amazing, man. If you can, just hit the like button. Hit the like button. Obviously, leave a comment. Like, leave a comment on like. I tell you what, let's just go for Davis in or Davis out. I mean, we could potentially get the full-time score up and just read some of the comments, but we're gonna. It'd be wild. We could do it. We'll see how we get on anyway. See what Engelman's got to say. Right. Without creative wing play, we are falling through the short, sharp pass from the back rack. We will get blocked in the Championship where Chris Davis is still struggling to find a solution. Yeah. He's definitely struggling to find a solution. And now we're picking up injuries and stuff like that. Griff saying something fundamental. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So he's saying something fundamentally doesn't look right. We're just not clicking. Wagner didn't look very happy, did he? Yeah. Something's like it's more than just tactics. It's more than just Chris Davis's formation, and it's more than just individual players' performances. Something's like your man's Griff's just put, is fundamentally wrong at the moment. I don't know what it is. I mean, we lacked fucking leadership on that pitch tonight. I mean, Clara was quiet as fuck. Do you know what I mean? Safe travels home. Okay, Tucson, I think we need to tell the team how they are such wet wipes that Jerry ain't even getting the kebab on the way out. I know, yeah, Jerry sat the kebab. Right, let me just start that. Right, let's have a look at this crap. This is a shambles, mate. Okay, just for those what ain't seen the goals and stuff like that. Okay, I might have to turn the. No, I won't, will I? Okay, so look. Transfers.
Well, the first goal was imperative tonight. And Jay Stansfield, through sheer will and determination, makes the breakthrough in Stano fashion. With 9 minutes on the clock, it's Blues 1, Wednesday 0. It's Jay Stansfield back amongst the goals.
Lovely, really, really nice ball from Passion, just out to that left wing, out to Damari Gray. Just,
I mean, this was a really nice move.
Plays it inside again. Tommy Doyle just picking up space. Just again, gets fortunate here to.
Okay, so 1-0. You're thinking, yeah, right, we're cooking. Do you know what I mean? We're cooking. These are no good, Sheffield Wednesday, and then they reply with this. I mean, let's look at this, man. Let's go through this together, guys, because this reminded me of the Coventry goal again, involving Cashin. So he tries for the diagonal.
Again, just again, we don't mind these diag balls, but everyone's got to be on the same page. He's just Cashin. He just has to go through it.
Do you know what I mean?
Allsop needs a stronger hand. Just everything. Just cut through them centrally. We're too spread. We're looking for that long ball.
Yeah. So even Allsop was at fault for that. Because I didn't have Blues TV on. I had the Sky Plus thingy on. I did. So, and then Finger. Okay. And then they're going to take the lead. Let's look at this. So look at this shambles, man.
Well, Bannon's ball into the penalty area, round the back. George Brown ghosting in and slotting Wednesday in front. It's a defensive disaster.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's this, you go, this is a difficult position in terms of where the free kick is. It's
poor, man. Trust me, poor. Okay, and then when you think it's all over, you know, you're thinking, I was thinking, fuck me, man, just get myself to bed. What a shambles. Deal with this in the morning, do you know what I mean? And then Damari Gray does this.
Peddling down the touchline to join the Tilton Bedlam. And Damari Gray cherry picking his moment to reopen his account with Blues.
Wow. He had that chance about 5 minutes ago again, struck it just as well, but it was just absolute madness. The throw, we love the throw. Clara again, just keeping it alive.
Bang.
Leonard, bouncing ball to go. What can you do?
Oh.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, we've left it late, but in the end, it's so great from Gray.
Ryan Alsop was up there as well.
To get his right leg up and over that ball to get a clean shot.
So, there you go, guys, man. Let's just get into some comments. Yeah, man, it's 140 people still watching. So, yeah, we'll go through some comments. Yeah, we're going to do something Friday, Michael. Nice, big one Friday, Nick Wrexham. Another point in the, at the King Power. Yeah, 1-1, weren't it? Was it 1-1? Yeah, should be a good match. It's going to be a tough one, I'm telling you, because they're going to be up for it, Wrexham. Trust me, if we turn up anything like we have done the last couple of games, we're going to get took to pieces. Major problem, brother. Set pieces, major problem. Set piece has to, the coach has to go. Yeah, Jonathan Graham's in it. Every time we've you know them long balls into our box, they're worse than corners for me. We definitely need set piece coach brought in. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? If we're saying this, what listen, we're a well-run club now. Do you know what I mean? So why aren't we getting like set piece coaches in? We should be realistically, we should be have everything what a Premier League team should have now. Do you know what I mean? That includes like attacking coaches and stuff like that. I was all for backing him, Nick, Emu saying, but now I've given up on him. Yeah, I know, yeah. A lot of people will. I'm like, not. I'm not. I just don't think he can put it down to him, Emu. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you can put everything down at Chris Davis's door. It's tactics we don't know how to attack. The final third, mate, shocking. Cannot cross a ball for Toffer. So what Chris has got to, I don't want to be Davis out as he's a really nice guy, but I genuinely think he's out of his depth. Now his players aren't way better than the opposition like last year. Yeah, oh, man. Can you imagine if we'd have lost? Fuck me, we're wounded now. Can you imagine if we'd have lost? Yeah, we'll get well soon, Jay. Yeah, I've had it for a little while, that virus, man. Knocks you off your feet. Chest is still fucked now. If Stano's out for Friday, that's bad. Should have had Dykes and Kyogo. To be fair, Dykes did have an effect, but for me, that's the point. He's ineffective for 90 minutes. Yeah. Dykes, for me, like, you bring him on for the last fucking 15, 20 minutes. Like, he proved, didn't he? Like, that was another bad decision on Saturday, starting Dykes when your man got injured in the warm-up. Do you know what I mean? I mean, Kyogo, again, fucking missing a sitter. But I wouldn't have started Dykes. Dykes is like, I'm not just saying it because he scored a few goals from getting brought on in the last 15 minutes, but he's shocking at night whenever he's played at 90 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So it leaves us really, really short now. What's the crack with Laird as well? Like, so we're gonna have no right back. Oh, and this is what I'm saying. So we've got Wrexham up next. I was thinking that Griff Wagner looked. Yeah, he didn't look happy at all. It's fluid to see what's going on. Wagner has. I'm telling you now. They'll be having a meeting. And I think the thing is, the thing is, yeah, right. They'll probably be having a meeting and he'll say, look, you've got to get your fucking act together. Yeah, total possession. So, yeah, man, I don't know, lads. You're right, Andrew. Rooney-esque and Kyogo is making Scott Hogan like a goal machine. Fucking hell. Scott Hogan, man, do you remember him, brother? Fucking hell, he was shocking. To be fair, I think Hogan's better than Kyogo based on what we've seen so far. I mean, fucking, that's saying something. I mean, he's missed the most big chances, you know, Andrew, in the championship. Kyogo has, and he's only played a few games. They had more than us, and they ain't been part. It's mad, innit? There was on Talk Sport, you know, Sheffield Wednesday they're going on strike. The players are. I mean, we all know the crack with Sheffield Wednesday, but they're going on strike, and we're turning performance in like that at home. I mean, the one good thing is, lads, right, we've kept our unbeaten home record. Do you know what I mean? Right at the death. I know it's not a great deal, but it's something, innit? Yeah, listen, if you've just joined, just hit the like button, please. That'll help me out massively. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe bell. Yeah, it's way too early to be calling for Davis. He said that's wild. Board shouldn't panic just yet. Yeah, I totally agree with that, Ben. The thing what I'm worried about is like the pressure from the fans just want him gone right now, like and Wagner buying into that. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't just keep sacking managers after 8 games. I know he done it with Rooney, but Rooney had won 1 game, and you know you just watch the documentary and you can tell like it was a shambles. At least Chris Davis has shown something. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't. I understand people what have had enough of him. Sounds mad, doesn't it? When you actually say it, like, it sounds mad. He's had 8 games in this league. We're sitting 11th. Okay, let's just break it down. He's had 8 games in this league, right? We're sitting 11th. We've played 8 games. Out of 8 games, we've won 3, lost 3, and drew 2. Do you know what I mean? George saying, Wednesday fans here. I was in the away and we deserved all 3 points today. It was unfortunate at the end. Good luck for the rest of the season. I know it's one, brother. Yeah, man. Good luck for you as well. You know, we've been there with terrible owners and that, and it's not good. So yeah, good luck for the rest of the season, George. It's starting games passive. Yeah. No bite. Can't wait to the 8th. Yeah, I totally agree with that, Aquatics. Starting games off weak, man. He's got that dog in him, that Scott Hogan. You're right, side. Fuming, Nick. Back to typical Blues. We didn't look bothered. So, yeah, this is what I'm saying. We didn't look bothered. We didn't look arsed. Honest to God. Let's all laugh at Liverpool. Why? What's the crack with Liverpool? We should be winning. That's bad tactics, bad subs, stinking the gaff out. Nice one, Amy. Thanks ever so much, mate. Keep right on. Blues are back to being Blues. Well, this is the thing. This is the thing, man. You know, this is a crack. I've had it fucking. We've all had it, man. Do you know what I mean? It does. It feels like that. Someone mentioned it earlier in the finger. Like, it feels like that relegation season that these couple of last few performances had. Yes, from his own. Good afternoon, man. Anyway, gents, yeah, I know you're not happy about him either. How bad, right, that's how bad Newman beef cashing is in front of him. This is what I'm saying. Newman will be back in. Some flipping out, chill out on the points. Give me 1 second, guys. Big Ricky's saying the buck stops with Davis. It's his tactics that are the problem. 1 sec. Yeah, yeah. I know the buck falls with the manager. I get that, but I don't know, man. I think some of the players will go to take accountability as well. Actually, yeah, this is a good point as well. What's a crack with Kumas, man? He's awful. He's absolutely awful. And this is what I'm saying about, like, you can't just put all this down on Chris Davis's head. Do you know what I mean, guys? I'm talking about, like, recruitment. Yes, Davis with his tactics. You know, individual players' performances. It's not just one thing. It's a accumulation of things. I mean, we'll just Lewis Kumas, Patrick Roberts, and Kanye feel it for Jamoto. I mean, what another player? What's just he doesn't look. I said this, didn't I? Engelman. I said about Fujimoto, it'll be another Yakayama. We don't see him. We won't see him. I guarantee it, mate. Do you know what I mean? Lewis Kumas, no good. Patrick Roberts needs to step up. I know Patrick Roberts has got it, but he needs to get his act together, man. Yes, Robbie, how are you, mate? Urgency under Davis is 0, and I totally disagree with you, Nick. There was none even last year. It's Davis football. He's not the right man to take us to the Premiership, I'm afraid. Yeah, urgency under Davis is 0. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. There was none even last season. Yeah, well, but the thing was, Rob, like, the teams were just sitting back. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you could, like, last season, you can't knock him for last season. He broke every record. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. It's Ashley needs to be sent to Redditch, you know, he didn't sit on the bench. Awful, man. He's worth about 8 million as well, cashing, you know, from his own. Watched the game with the legend shoes. Oh, yeah, you said, didn't you, Amy? So you're fingering it to me. Yeah, man, that's class, that is. Can you speak to each other as well? Even though Gary scored the goal, he was checking far too weak. Shadow saying, be realistic, Blues just ain't going to cut it with these poor performances. So I think it will be years before we go. Yeah, I was saying on my last podcast, like, we need to temper expectations. Like, I mean, would everyone be happy if we was in the Premier League in 2 or 3 seasons? That's the way you have to look at it when you get frustrated and annoyed and depressed about it all. It's like, we will be in the Premier League. Just maybe not this season. In fact, almost definitely not this season. That's why I look at it when I get so down about it all. Do you know what I mean? I know it don't help on the actual day when you lose. And I mean, we didn't even lose tonight, but can you imagine if we'd have lost, though? Fuck me, man. Give Davis, I see what Jay's got to say. Give Davis till Christmas. Yeah. Fair decision. I said that to you, didn't I, Jay, actually? Because you rang me, didn't you? And said, what do you reckon the crack is? I think it was after the Coventry game. He's still a new manager in another new league. Christmas, if nothing improves, he goes. Yeah, I think that's bang on, mate. We give him till Christmas. Yeah. If nothing's popping, then maybe get rid of him. And I'm talking like, listen, if it comes Christmas, right, and we're 10th or 11th, and we're only 3 or 4 points off the playoffs, like, you got to take that. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, you forget how good some of the other teams are. Other squads are. Sorry, what? Oh, that was you, Jay. Sorry, yeah. Get our 30-day money back guarantee on cashing. Thank you, yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I think, Tone. I'd rather play Newman on the left side. Move Clara and make the 2 guys uncomfortable. Newman will adapt and he's quick. Yeah. Well, he's going to have to do that now. it's going to be back to Clara and Newman. And like you say, so maybe start Newman on the left-hand side, or just shift Clara back over to the left. I could see what he's trying to do. Because Jack Robinson, 2 yellow. I mean, he's only 1 game suspended, Jack Robinson. Maybe Jack Robinson comes back in Friday. Is it 1 game suspension? Nothing wrong with Manchester United. We can have Ben. Mate. This is one of the major problems. He's not replacing Ben Davies. Do you know what I mean? And we did try to get him. We tried to get him. There's a lot of players what we tried to get our first choices in all different areas, all different positions, sorry, and we couldn't get them. And we ended up getting our second and third choices. So, yeah. We'll have a look at the league table in a bit, guys. If or when we lose to Wrexham, I don't see CD getting sacked yet, because Tom Wagner bigged it up how much cash we had, but he didn't spend big to match his words. Yeah. Agree with Jay. Wait until Christmas. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Then evaluate Davies. This is what I'm saying. Is anyone against giving him? I mean, obviously it's not up to us, but like if it was up to us, would anyone be bang against just giving him till Christmas? Do you know what I mean? Is anyone just nah, he's got to go now? We ain't even got a manager who we could bring in yet. Steve's saying, didn't think Stano is fully fit and give me Alfie back over Kyogo. Oh yeah, over Kyogo, 100%, Steve. The signs were there last season. We can't go forward with intent. We didn't play balls for our quick strikers to run onto. We look clueless. Yeah. That Kyogo gets onto some lovely balls, don't you, Emza? But he just, I don't know what the crack is with him, man. It's mad, isn't it? Tubbs is saying so far I'll give us 5 out of 10 this season. Yeah, that's about right, yeah. I think the thing is, it was on such a high from last season. We started the season off well. That Ipswich game was boom, boom, boom. The Blackburn thing just, because I was at the Blackburn game, and it was I thought that after that game, I thought this is it. We're going up this season, and since then it's just been a downward decline. Do you know what I mean? So it had everyone up there at one point. It did, honestly. It had everyone up there after that Blackburn game. I'll say it again, Blues brought the wrong players. They needed decent championship players that had success in the league. We have too many unproven players for this tough league. Yeah, I know, guys. Right, how long have we been going for? 40 minutes. I'm not going to be able to read all the comments out. There's absolutely loads. Nervous football. Says it all. Yeah. We look nervous on the ball as well. You're right, Dan. How are you, mate? Evening all. Personally, I don't want CD to go, but got a feeling it could be curtains if we lose Friday, especially with Wagner being over here for a few games. Yeah, I was just saying that, Dan. He's definitely going to have a meeting with him, innit? Do you know what I mean? Whether they pull the trigger, I don't think they'll pull the trigger, personally. But it's say if we lose against Wrexham, he's going to get a bollocking off Wagner, isn't he, Dan? Do you know what I mean? He's going to get a right bollocking, and he's going to have to improve. So, I think that's a crack anyway. Yeah, man. Right, let's just fly through some of these comments. Standard boost. Taking Doyle off was insane, I know, yeah. Listen, guys, if you haven't hit the like button already, just hit it for me. And if you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe bell as well. Jack's saying I get that Davies. I get the Davies out calls. Don't agree with it, but can see the frustration. Yeah. How much is down to the individual mistakes? Kyogo has missed too many good chances cashing clashing generation. That's things. This is what I'm saying. Like, you know, I get the frustration, and the thing is, like, it lands on the manager. So people say he's got to go, but really, I mean, look, both of them goals. I mean, some of the goals on Saturday against Coventry were individual mistakes. There's nothing really the manager can do about it. It's not me really sticking up for Davies, because I'm neither in or out with Davies. I just want us to win. Do you know what I mean? But like as Jay said, I want to give him till Christmas at least, unless we go on a terrible like losing run or like 8 or 9 games. Ricketts, fucking hell! Do you remember that Ricketts? Is that still a thing, Ricketts? Tubby's saying we're at the same point where Eustace got sacked. Are we any better now? I was fuming when Eustace got sacked. I was, Tubbs. Aquatic's saying this is a stronger team than last season. Is it? Do you think? I don't know, you know. It probably is on paper, but we are playing a weaker team than most League One teams. We should be winning games like this. Definitely winning games like this. Do you know what I mean? Especially at home as well. The big dunks in the house somewhere. Big D's in the house, man. You're right, Susan. How are you, Bob? CD's learning as a manager and in this league. Yeah. It's just, and I get it, man. People haven't got they're just, people ain't got the patience. Amy's saying he picks a team, mate, he trains them. It's piss poor and we cannot create anything. And it's all safe, pass, go 3 yard forward, then 10 back. Yeah, no. And the thing is, it's not like we can get balls into the box and stuff like that, is it? Because we're just, I don't know. Gives you head to wobble. We're on mid-table in the Championship. This is from reverse wing over. Sheffield Wednesday wanted it more. They definitely wanted it more than us tonight. And little to choose between top and bottom of the EFL. This is where CD starts to earn his money. Good comment, mate. Good comment. I mean, he did say, didn't he, after the last international break, he said he will know his strongest 11 by the time this international break comes round, but I don't think he's gonna. Do you know what I mean? I read an article out on one of my podcasts. And now we've picked up injuries and stuff like that, so he's got all that to deal with. So he's got it all going on. Trust me. Ricky welcome. On the coach home, Steve is fuming. Nick, I know. Yeah, it's mad, Steve, because I knew it'd be one of them nights. I knew the atmosphere would be flat. Like, I just knew it'd be a moody performance. I didn't think like, I thought we would win though, like, but scruffily, like a 1-0 or something like that. Do you know what I mean? How can you look at Cashin moving and running like that and think he's worth 9 million? Outrageous, isn't it? Keeps CD in, Susan is. So I asked, in or out, didn't I? So Susan saying in. I said before, Chris Davis needs an experienced coach with him, maybe a Tony Mowbray. Definitely needs a set-piece coach with him. Do a survey, mate, it would be shocking. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't. Is there a way of doing like a poll on this? I know on YouTube you can. To see if we can do a poll. Jay would know how you do a poll. Let me just quickly go onto YouTube. I want to ask a few. If I can't do it, I want to ask a few questions, but don't want to mess the stream up as well. If I press on my own live, no, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. No way would I want Potter. He's been a failure. I still like CD. I think he's going to struggle if we Danny Rowell. Imagine if we got him. Guts. Yeah, man, Danny Rowell. I've jumped a load of. I've missed a load of comments here. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, Allsop's the least of our problems. I did say about Allsop, didn't I, a couple of seasons ago, but I'm not that arsed about it. Like Ems said, he's the least of our problems at the moment. Blues could still get in top 6 with a win at Wrexham on Friday. Tell you what, if we get to Wrexham and get a win, I'll be very surprised, mate. Recruitment was poor. The thing is, Jamie, we've brought older players. This is another thing as well. Good point, Emza, which would seem to indicate they want it sooner rather than later. Yeah, they want it this season. Potentially, yeah, 4-3-3. Yeah, potentially, mate. You know, having Iwata, Pike, and Tommy Doyle in that midfield. Is it Roberts, the lad from Sunderland? Yeah. He brings. Yeah, he hasn't played the best, mate. But he's a really good player. I don't know what the crack is with him. He hasn't really been given I mean, he started today, but I think he'll be fine, Roberts. I'm not that worried about Roberts. I think Asai Samuel's having a shocker. Look, the sooner we get Laird back in, and Laird and Roberts, like as a partnership on that right, will be fine, lads, honestly. Paul saying he doesn't have a clue, Davis, if he's saying, I think he will be gone by the end of November. Jerry's saying the confidence is shot. Looks, yeah. I mean, they just didn't look confident, didn't they, Jerry? Looks like he's lost the players. Another thing as well, what I noted, Chris Davies is usually really animated on the side of the pitch. He was half of what he normally is. Really sort of like, I don't know, he was just completely different. Really can't see it getting any better. I hope I'm wrong, but the buzz has definitely gone. Yeah, you're right on that. The bubble's definitely burst. It's what we do from here now. Okay. Just thought Blues going to win on Friday, but I'll be buzzing with that, David. Do you know what I mean? Slipping into the international break after beating Wrexham. It's going to take some doing, that is, I'm telling you. If you've just joined, guys, do me a favour, hit the like button, hit the subscribe bell as well if you're not a subscriber. If we drop points at Wrexham, serious questions need asking. But the thing is, a massive, not for us, it's not, but it's a massive game for the Americans, in it, and Wagner, and that's why he's over. There's going to be some meetings going on the next few days. So, I don't know. Will we come out Friday and all guns blazing? Alfie May, Bielik, or big mistakes? Definitely Bielik. And like someone said in the comments, man, give me Alfie May over Kyogo. You know, based on what we've seen so far, I feel worse this evening than after the commentary match. Really does. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh, the commentary was I think, like, I'm not as bad because of the really late equaliser. Do you know what I mean? What decent managers around at the moment. What's going on with Danny Rowell? Where's he at now? He went. Did he go abroad? Graham Potter. None other than Potter. Trev saying, hello, Tubbs, we can surely beat flipping Wrexham on Friday. I don't know, after these last few performances, Trev, it looked a massive task. Do you know what I mean? Especially the way we're playing away. It looks a really big task. More Magic saying owners have set the mad high bar for promotion. I think we need to be more honest about what is a realistic season. Mid-table for me. But they want it. They want it now. Someone mentioned just a minute ago about the age of the players they've brought. They're trying to get up this season. Do you know what I mean? I know, like, some of us as fans, what have gone through all the shit with the Chinese and that, will be quite not happy, but we'll be chilled at, like, getting into the Premier League in the next 2 or 3 seasons. Do you know what I mean? But these owners want it now. They want it this season, these owners. It depends how ruthless they're going to be. Are they just going to pull the plug on CD and get someone in? Do you know what I mean? They'll be looking around already, I'll guarantee it, man. Got the actual Gail Platt to come in, and the Kanye's mental coach. I mean, this is what I'm saying, the recruitment, that's another massive thing. Because people are still joining, so I do repeat a couple of things I'm saying. It's because the numbers of people that are watching. I think I'm running out of storage, you know. Oh no, it's not. It's my phone. Yeah, man. Let me just answer these guys. Hello. Hi, Josh. I'm just on a stream at the moment. Yeah. All right, brother. All right. See you in a bit, mate. Okay, no worries. What's exciting? It's not our expectations. We were mostly happy with setting the championship 2 or 3 seasons, build a team ready for the Prem. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This team ain't ready for the Prem anyway, so it's the board, yeah, definitely. Spot on, Aquatics, man. Bring back Zola. Fuck you know. Mate, I remember when Zola was manager and he won our first game against Fulham at home. And me and my pal went out all night celebrating, man. It was in November. I think it was in October or November. It took that long for him to get a win. Something like 10 games or something like that. It took him to get a win. After what he did for us last season, anything less than half a season seems like a huge disrespect. But on the other hand, we're fucking awful. Yeah. I agree with that, Choose. It seems a massive disrespect if we don't give him until January. Do you know what I mean? It does, man. I think that's a spot on comment, mate. I think he's going to get a bollocking now in the meeting. It's not good enough. I think he's going to be like, this isn't good enough. We've given you the dough. You've got your own players in. Because most of these players, what he's got in, Chris Davis has like worked with them at some point during his career. The majority of them, I'd say fucking 75% of the players we've got in, Chris Davis has worked with. So he's had his own choice, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, you know, I know some of his top choices he couldn't get. But yeah, he's going to get bollocking, and yeah, you can't fucking sack him after 8 games. Wild one. The amount of chances we created in the last 10 minutes when we were positive, direct with a high tempo. Yeah, that's how we need to start the games. Definitely Blue Radley, man. Yeah, night Blue Shadow. Good night, Nick. Come off. Enjoy the rest of your week, Kira. And nice one, Blue Shadow. Good to see you, man. You know, I'd off you for ages. Boy in Blue, he's right. You cannot give qualified judgments of English football until you've passed the Christmas period, key right on. But Chris Davis is in serious trouble. Yeah, definitely, Engelman. In my opinion, if we could do that somehow, it would be too soon, and that and we will be whipping boys in the Premier League. Yeah, if we went up this season, yeah, definitely. Trev feels sorry to put Davies now. Has he done his post-match? Well, he would have, yeah. Is his post-match on X, guys? Does anyone know? Yeah, he's up to his neck in shit. Yeah, this is the thing, guys. Like, people are moaning about the way we play and that. Like, it's boring. I mean, he's going a little bit more direct with them. We're not moving the ball quick enough either. That's another thing. Victor's saying if we lose Friday, he's gone. Yeah, no worries, Tubbs. Right, I'm off to hit the broccoli, guys. Have a great night, the broccoli. See you all at the fun park Friday. Yeah, have a nice night, brother. Like Tubbs, have a good one. Okay. I'm just going to scan through now and pick a few out, guys. Yeah. I mean, it was nice to see some of Cargo's runs getting picked out. Shame you couldn't do anything with them. Yeah. This is the thing. And I mentioned it, like, in the stats. Who said that? Obed. In the stats, he's missed the most big chances in the whole of the championship. And he's only played a few games. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I agree with this as well, Kev. Let's sack more managers and see if we can break our more managers in the season. Calm down, everyone. Yeah, man. Point, happy days. Lee saying, how are you, Lee? You're all right anyway, mate. Knife saying, just come on, but I'm Davies out now. No, Wagner was fuming. Been told he's got a Wrexham to win, otherwise he's gone. Yeah, he's just joined. We've maybe watch it back now. We've kind of gone through what the crack is with Davies and where I'm at with it and where a lot of people are at with it, really. Like, for me, you can't sack a man after 8 games after what he done last season. Nothing, Chris, he done nothing wrong. I don't know why he brought him off. It doesn't seem to get a full game, does he, Doyle? He's one of our better players. Danny Rowe, yeah, the class one. Where is he, guys? Did he go abroad? Yes, Johnny Wheeler. Not impressed, I'm afraid, mate. I'm saying... still saying too many new faces too quick. Lost the fight in the team. Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely lost the fight. In fact, you know, it's a team what ain't even getting paid. Wanted that game more tonight. Anyway, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Do you know what I mean? Big Ricky saying Wagner will be fuming. In a way, Wednesday sent us down. We spent big and they spent fuck all. We are struggling against them at home, yeah. John saying we claim to be high press. Yeah, what's happened to the press, man? The press is just completely gone. I don't know what's going on, man. There's no press on show for the last few games, just chasing shadows. Even the possession looks slow and like, yeah, 100%, John. Yeah. I was noted down about the press. It's just non-existent, isn't it? Yeah, someone put great point, John. Yeah, great point, Johnny Wheeler. Yeah, man. I couldn't say I'm I couldn't stay away on fuming. Too many attacking players signed, hardly any. It's mad, isn't it? We've got some great attacking players, but football would be definitely. Joe saying embarrassing not being able to beat Sheffield Wednesday at home. Need to win Friday now. It's been a poor month, in and a half, mate. Yeah, but I tell you what, Steve, like, you're saying like there's a lot of negative comments on here, and there is, like, but if we went on to the full-time result now and read the comments under there, you wouldn't get your breath, mate. It was doing it after the first game we lost. Do you know what I mean? Where I stand is like, I think we give it till Christmas. Wednesday are the worst team in the league, right? Or nah? They've got probably the worst squad choose. Do you know what I mean? They're like full of kids and that. They've got a couple of older heads like Barry Bannon and that Kadamatre who's up front, but like they should be the whipping boys. I know they've had a few decent results lately, but I expect us to have won that game. It's mad, isn't it? Because like fucking with everything what's going on in the country and that, like you just want your football team to do well, don't you? And we're fucking doing shit, man. I feel like it's how we were when we were last in the championship. We've reverted back to old ways. Yeah. That's how it does feel. Right then, guys. Yeah, man. Nice one for all the comments. Seeing you saying, Blues are just Blues again. Yeah. That's how it feels. Let's have a quick look at the league table. Right, line up stats, standings. Let's have a quick look at the stats. 71% possession. We had a couple of big chances. Yeah, there's much momentum. The only time we was really at it was the last 10 minutes. So look at the standings. Okay. So we're down to 12th mid-table on 11 points out of 8 games. So 11. Not very funny, guys. We're 2 points off third. I know a few teams have still got to play tomorrow. 6 Sheffield Wednesday around there in the relegation zone. 6, so we're 5 points off relegation. Listen, we're just going to have to see what the crack is now. Wagner's going to have a meeting with him, I thought, and then we'll just have to see what the crack is. But listen, thanks ever so much for coming on and joining me, man. I know it's been one of them. It's frustrating, isn't it? But it could have been worse. It could have been. We could have been doing this after, losing 2-1. So, Damari Gray gets a late goal, saves us, take us into Friday now. Let's hope we can just turn up. Let's turn up against Wrexham, man, and get 3 points. Listen, guys, thanks ever so much for joining me tonight. If you haven't already, before you go, just hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all Friday night. Get it right on.